Thanks for joining us once again. Today, we decided to actually do a 3.0 in what's going on in terms of contrasting the difference in how this semi is being handled in Modesto, California, as well as in Sacramento. We've sort of covered the transition to the semi from a bunch of different angles, but we wanted to introduce a new method today. So the plan right now for the Pepsi trucks that are in Sacramento will be to deliver directly to retailers like Albertsons, Walmarts, etc. Now, this is a different plan than what's being done in Modesto. As you know, Modesto produces its own renewable energy, and it's using Tesla power megachargers to service the trucks that come into that facility. The other issue that's going on is that when it comes to the Sacramento facility for Pepsi, they're not producing their own power with renewables. Instead, they're simply buying renewable power over the grid and servicing the power needs of the trucks that'll be delivering from there. So the next issue that pops up is with the direct deliveries to Walmart, etc., we see a new part of the future for semi. But power access is a good new revenue and profit for Walmart. It's trucks that they've ordered from Tesla, and all suppliers with Tesla Semi can use the new facilities. Now, if in fact Walmart begins to get into this business, it could in theory leverage the fact that grocery stores consume 11% of the power of the United States. They already have some of the lowest operating costs when it comes to electricity because of this volume. So it's an interesting circumstance because Walmart is an extremely good company when it comes to finding sort of interesting new wrinkles, and those wrinkles end up generating new profit and revenue to the company. So basically, Walmart / other major grocers can now begin installing Tesla charging facilities and offer power to arriving semi at a discount and earn money doing so. So the question is, in this case, should Tesla bother or should Pepsi buy their power from the local power company, which I believe is PG&E, or they won't necessarily get the scale of discount that a Walmart might, and so therefore there's an opportunity there, I believe, for Walmart to sort of step into the business as a power supplier to in and outbound semis, and even semis that may not be suppliers that need power, which they may or may not be able to get at truck stops, that are not far from those Walmarts. As you probably know, Tesla has installed solar panels on at least 200 Walmart stores nationwide. This allows them to potentially produce power and sell that power to arriving semi, let's say from Pepsi, and it is a win-win for both sides. I hope it does not get ugly where Walmart takes away arriving semi choice of buying at that facility or not. Clearly, there might end up being a battle there between the different potential suppliers of electricity. My general thought on this is that as we move into, I want to say, the age of the Tesla Semi, I think there are some really interesting opportunities that will emerge. And I believe this potential delivery of power to semi as the vehicles are idling is kind of interesting. As you'll note, both facilities for Pepsi and Frito Lay are rolling with three or four charging facilities. When you're only dealing with a total of 36 trucks between the two facilities, it's not a big deal to get charged up. But what happens when there are hundreds of trucks that are starting to move in both directions? The other footnote here is that it's an interesting note that we have a situation where the state of California helps set up the Modesto facility, and it has a lot of efficiency elements that we don't find at the Pepsi facility currently, but it is part of the reduction of pollution, so I guess that would be a surprise. They're still benefiting from federal tax credits related to pollution reduction, so I believe that that's an attractive circumstance as well. So overall, I'd have to say, you're always looking for win-wins. And it's possible that large numbers of trucks that are moving around with suppliers end up with, in essence, nice charging facilities sponsored by Walmart or Albertsons or other entities that end up helping to sort of build out the electric supply chain. We actually look forward to your comments on this. I guess I was a little surprised because I didn't expect that the Semi would be going directly to stores, as has been articulated by Pepsi, but clearly they've done all their homework and determined how this whole process might work. On a final note, the question starts to pop up is, wait a second, there's a lot of money moving here in terms of power, in terms of trucks, etc. And I just think it ends up being a huge opportunity for Tesla, because we have a lot of mega chargers going in, and we actually have a lot of Semi being sold to all manner of suppliers in this process. So we look forward to covering this for you in the future, and I think it's pretty exciting. And I think it represents opportunity for everyone involved to reduce pollution, etc., and generate some nice numbers in the process. Next, we move on to our health tips. I wanted to just remind you that, particularly as we're getting to New Year's activities right now, it's easy for one to sort of move into the zone of sleep schedules that are being changed around based on weekend activities, but that also makes it harder to get back to your regular routine as you enter the week. So you may want to try that return to circadian rhythm of the same sleep and wake time if possible. The other one that I'd like to remind you of is the 25 leg lifts a day for each leg with or without a 5-pound weight as a way to strengthen the quad knee muscles and reduce the chance of major issues happening with your knees and replacements going forward. At any rate, this is Greg for Teslafaninsight. Thanks once again for joining us. Tschüss, German au revoir, French Lehithroad, Hebrew, Khoda Hafiz, Farsi, Strasice, Russian, Ni Hao Ma, Chinese, Konbanwa, Japanese, Namaste, Hindi, Arrivederci, Hey Do, Swedish. And in Jamaica, we say enough respect, walk good man. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, and bye for now.